And hello, everybody. This is Michael. Welcome to Maricopa Living. And I got my eye on Maricopa, and I love Maricopa, and I hope you do too. I just want to say, I want to take this little short message here and tell you it's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. And the things that I ask for us in Maricopa here today is to have patience as we shop, okay? And drive careful out there. People are in a hurry. Slow down. It's okay. And also, thirdly, have a great weekend. Make sure you just have the best time in the world. We always have to just keep always being appreciative for all the little things that we get because it's about the little things here. And I just want to give a shout out to, I just ran into someone who recognized the show, Josh out there, who lives in Maricopa here too. And I want to thank also Matthew for that great comment. But one of the things I also want to say is welcome. Welcome to our new neighbors. I see you out there. I see you coming in. You're making those notes and saying you're here. Welcome. Welcome here. We got people that are coming from all over the country. They're coming from Maricopa. So we want to welcome you, especially. We want to welcome you. This is the reason why I have this channel, guys, because we're growing. People are moving in here every day. We want them to feel welcome, don't we? We want them to feel like they're part of our community. This is what it's about. It's for us to feel like you're in the community, vested in the community. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this will bring us more harmony, and I really believe that it will also bring less crime. And speaking of that, if you see a police officer in Maricopa, give them a happy Thanksgiving. Show the support. We got the Border Patrol. We've got, please give them all a big thank you and a pat on the back because we need them. Okay. So that's part of being community. Okay. Speaking of community, gas. I saw it today. I was on Casablanca out there and the gas went, I saw 409 and I'm like, holy geez. And have been saying this here the last week or so. I said, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the gas is going up over $4. Unfortunately, I don't like to say bad news, but again, I don't mean it. I always want to be positive here, but I think that we're going to see $5 gas. I really do. I think we're going to see it. So let's prepare. I'd rather be aware so that I can prepare. Okay. So now, gas is still 389 here. Just to let you know, it's 389. You can still get it 379, and I think you pay cash on Porter and Honeycutt, the Circle K. You can get 373 for the gas. Okay. So also next, last week I reported about the Zephyr. A lot of you haven't seen that Zephyr. Remember, I did a little tour of it. I said, hey man, looks like they're getting ready to do something. Well, guess what? In the paper, they said they're getting ready to do some repairs. Isn't it cool? Okay, so if you haven't seen it, all right. So listen, I want to read a little bit of this article. I know some of you may have read it, but again, these are for the new people. Okay. So now, where am I? All right. So repairs on the historic rail car that has been greeting drivers coming into Maricopa from Casa Grande doesn't have a completion date yet, but they're chugging along. Isn't that cool? Dorothy Charles, a member of the Maricopa Historic Society, which has been taking care of the California Zephyr car, gave an update on what needs to be fixed. Now, first of all, let me just say this, Dorothy Charles, thank you so much on behalf of Maricopa for doing these things, for bringing history that's real from us. Okay. Where am I here? And the windows are made from plexiglass. This is part of the replacement. You saw me, I went up there, a lot of the windows are out. This is hard material to come by in the pandemic since it's frequently used as a protective barrier. So they're hard to get. The interior of the car needs cleaning and the air conditioning needs to be repaired. So they're preparing for us so people can go in there and walk in there. Now, she feels from the society standpoint, the most important part of the history of the car is the transportation aspect. The Zephyr train went through Maricopa a few times or so on its route. She also says here, I'd say it's important. It was important, although for a brief time, a depot. I'm sorry, let me start over here. She said all the locations for the town have been called Maricopa at one time or another by people or on maps as an abbreviation. I'd say it's important because it was, although for a brief time, a depot, and because it is an icon. So Maricopa literally was started off as Maricopa Depot. Think about that. It's cool, isn't it? So naturally, people built around the railroad, and then before that, they used to build around the rivers. Charles said, it's something that catches people's eyes as they're driving down the road. So hopefully that will draw people in. And that's really cool because when you see it, okay, now they're going to make this thing shiny and everything too. So let's talk about this. It's called the Silver Horizon California Zephyr. On March 20th, 1949, the California Zephyr train was inaugurated. It was built by the Budd Company in 1948. The train ran for over 20 years. Now, I'm just briefatizing here. The train was made for sightseeing rather than basic transportation. The route covered 2,525 miles and took about 2.5 days to complete. These trains were planned so people could see the beautiful scenery during the day and pass through the desert and plain states during the night. In 2001, the car was moved to Maricopa to be used as a ticket office for Amtrak. In 2010, it was moved to its current location. A fun fact, check this out, about this Silver Horizon car is that it starred in the movie Pearl Harbor. Isn't that cool? See, this is history. History. So when you go by, all right, look, just as you go by there, I want to give you a shout out to that Stage Stop Marketplace where they've got all these great businesses in there from local businesses, from you can get your hair cut. They've got jewelry. They got a yoga center. They got a bakery. Okay, they got all about the pooch, and they're all run by ladies. Okay, so go there and give them a shout out. All right. So finally, here, I just want to make here my little statement here. Maricopa is growing, ladies and gentlemen, growing. We can double here in the next couple of years. You see how high our real estate is going, but still people are moving here. Have you gone down Porter Road between Honeycutt and Smith Enke? There literally, it looks like a small city. So this is why I'm here. Haters can hate no matter what. I love Maricopa. I'm about community and I'm about giving back because so much of my life I have been blessed and I want to pass that on. So listen, have a great Thanksgiving. I will be back. I wasn't even planning on it. I've had these technical difficulties. I'm literally working on 3 computers, but I got this one in because I really wanted you to know. Happy Thanksgiving from Maricopa Living. See you next time.